Look, we're gonna say it. Guardian might be a bit underrated in Elden Ring Nightreign. With Guardian at any team's back, you can consider yourself protected, secure, and ready to face any enemy head-on, or at least let Guardian do the head-on part. He is a defensive unit meant to hold back the tide and create openings for the rest of the team. His skills are all about crowd control, stagger, and soaking up damage. Breaking through Guardian's iron walls will take more than numbers, and beasts that try to overpower him with their size may find that one of the greatest foes to face on the battlefield is gravity and a 120 kilogram giant bird. Without further ado, here's our guide for Guardian in Elden Ring Nightreign. Guardian is sort of Nightreign's version of a tank. Stats-wise, he's got an S tier in HP and an A in stamina, making him the best character to use to, well, tank hits. However, Guardian stats do put him more into the strength category with lackluster performance in faith and dexterity. Unfortunately, this means that Guardian's damage output can fall behind other Nightfarers. Those who choose to play Guardian are typically those who are comfortable using shields and becoming a damage tank for other teammates. Get ready to guard counter, guard counter, guard counter. While some of Guardian's traits might seem offensive, they are designed to perform a defensive purpose, whether through crowd control or staggering enemies. Straight up, Guardian skills are meant for cooperation. For his passive, Guardian uses Steel Guard, which means that using your shield as Guardian will provide a more powerful guard. For your character skill, Guardian uses Whirlwind. Using this ability allows Guardian to perform a whirlwind attack. This will knock foes up into the air, causing them to lie prone when they land for a second. Most importantly, this whirlwind deals damage to several enemies in the space around Guardian. This is a great tool for knocking out mob fights, but is also importantly used for staggering and breaking poise. Warning that in boss situations, however, this won't be able to throw bigger foes into the air. While this ability might not reach its full potential with bosses, this is still free damage and should be used when possible. And last, Guardian's ultimate art is Wings of Salvation. This incredibly powerful ultimate art sends Guardian up into the air, both dealing damage as he ascends and when he descends and strikes the ground. This art deals an incredible amount of poise damage on those that it hits. It can also clear lesser enemies in the area he hits, can also be moved slightly to account for some movement of your target, and will grant Guardian immunity while he's up in the air. This ultimate art is best used against bosses to deal poise damage and potentially break them for a critical hit opportunity. Likewise, you can use this ability to deal large amounts of damage without risking any damage to yourself and potentially clearing bosses that are accompanied by lesser foes. Let's talk weapons. Guardian is pretty much a straightforward character. He's a bird who loves shields. Before you go hunting for any weapons though, you should keep in mind the sort of shield you want to use. The ideal shield will give him bonuses to his guarding abilities while also strengthening his stamina and weapon attacks. You'll want to be on the lookout for any bonuses that'll strengthen your guard counters. Guardian's best weapons are those that have reach, scale with strength, and are large enough to deal significant poise damage. His preference, however, are both the halberds, lances, and axes. Note that magic affinity weapons don't tend to scale as well with Guardian because of his low intelligence stat, so weapons that have a faith or arcane scaling affinity perform better. We also don't recommend using any seals for anything other than the potential passive benefit that they might give. Passive benefits that work well with Guardian are those that give rewards for guarding, such as healing for every successful guard, increasing your stamina maximums and recovery, and increasing your health through any means. And that's our Nightfarer guide for Guardian in Elden Ring Nightreign.